Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Merry Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve. I'm getting ready to go to a brunch. That is what I'm doing. Have you guys heard of the band Fozzy? I had no idea that. I used to be a big wrestling fan. I had no idea that Chris Jericho could sing. Or maybe he can't. Maybe it's like something like auto-tune or something, but I'm like kind of obsessed. Anyway. That's what I have playing. Hopefully YouTube doesn't say, yeah. Alright, I already did my eyebrows. Now I'm just going to clean up underneath them and then start the look. I'm using some peach color corrector with my concealer because I have some hairs growing in. You guys can see them. So I have to make my concealer more on the peachy side to cover them up. I'm wearing red eyeshadow today. That's the plan anyway. Red eyeshadow. I'm kind of excited. I'm using the Glam Light Nightmare on Elm Street palette. I didn't do a review because I got it like 1 month. I just got it like the other day, and we're in December, and obviously Halloween is way over. However, I think Halloween is year-round. I'm one of those people, but I know most people are just like, no, we want to see some holiday palettes, some bright colors, woo woo woo. But I'm using this palette today. Red is festive, isn't it? Red is festive. How's your guys' holiday going? How's your morning? Do you open presents tonight? Do you open presents at all? What are your traditions? I don't really have any. We go over my mother-in-law's house, then I go over my uncle-in-law's house. And that's about it. We go over his house tomorrow, which is a lot of socializing for me. It's a lot, but I have to do it for my kid because it's not about me. Have to do it for my kid. Okay, so what am I going to use first is the question. Ooh, that's a good red. That's a red shimmer. Ooh-wee. What about this red? Okay, so I'm going to put black, I think. So I'm going to put this red on the outer corner, then this toward the inner corner, and then this on my lid. And then there's a black in here too. Ooh. I like this formula better than I like the Chucky formula. I gave my Chucky palette to my friend Maddie so she could have it because I wasn't using it. It was literally up in my closet. I didn't like the color story at all. It was just too cool tone and too dark. This does not have a transition color. That's the only thing. So I'm going to use my Dark Renaissance palette. And I'm going to use this as, well, no. I'm going to use this as a transition color. And that's in the shade Picasso. I need to put my chair down more. Oh no! Yeah, so I just wanted to go live today because why not? I'm doing a get ready with me. I was planning on filming anyway, but I like going live. Mainly because then I don't have to edit anything. I'm just putting this as a transition color. Coffee break. Alright, now going in with the fun colors. I'm going to start off with that shade Midnight right here. Once again, this is the Nightmare on Elm Street palette. Oh yeah. Oh yes. It's turning out a little bit pinker on my skin tone, but I think it's just because I'm so yellow. I have neutral yellow undertones. So if you want this to be like true to color, you probably want to use a white base. And another reason I wanted to go live was I knew I was going to wear red eyeshadow today, so I wanted to basically show how I like to wear it and inspire other people to wear red eyeshadow, because I don't see a lot of red eyeshadow looks on the interwebs for the holidays. And honestly, I think it's because people are scared. Because people are scared of red. Don't be scared, okay? Don't be scared. It's just makeup. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. So it's literally like 50 degrees today. I woke up and it was super foggy outside. So it's going to be a snowless Christmas, which I'm okay with because I don't really like snow anyway. And there's geese right outside my window. Okay. So now I'm just blending that midnight shade into my inner crease. Just like that. Use a Q-tip to kind of clean it up. I don't want it to get everywhere. Just want to blend it out. I am thoroughly enjoying this formula right now. Alright, blend out the other side. I doubt a lot of people are going to be watching this when I'm filming it live because it is Christmas Eve and, you know, people are with their families. So if you're watching this in the future, how was your Christmas? And what kind of makeup, if you wear makeup, what kind of makeup did you wear? Did you go to any holiday parties? All that jazz. I want to know. I'm living vicariously through you guys. Because I don't be leaving my house. I try not to anyway. Even though, like I said, I'm going to a brunch today. I try not to be leaving my house. And this look is not going to take a long time at all. Not at all. At least if it goes as planned, it's not going to take a long time. Just cleaning up that edge. I can already tell that this shade is going to stain my eyes. Which is okay with me. Hello. Welcome to my live. I'm going to go back in with a little bit of my concealer. Just clean that up over here. Merry Christmas. If you celebrate Christmas anyway, Merry Christmas. Happy holidays, all that jazz. And if you don't celebrate anything, happy Sunday. Oh my gosh. Let the madness begin. It's the name of the song, Let the Madness Begin. Chris Jericho. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? This eye never blends as well as my right eye. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. But it never does. Alright. Next, I'm going to go in with the shade Chest of Souls, which is this one right here. And I'm going to be placing that I think right on the edge. It's right here. It's all going to blend in. Like you see, it's like barely showing up, but whatever. For our purposes, it's going to be fine. Okay, so I'm looking at this palette. I just saw Dream Warrior, right? That's what I planned on using. But then I see this pink over here. Nightmare. So what do I want to use? What do I want to use? Because Nightmare is kind of calling my name. I think we're going to do Nightmare instead of Dream Warrior. Maybe we can like shove Dream Warrior in there somewhere, but I'm going to put Nightmare on my lid. Where is... I'm going to put it on my brush and then spray my brush. This might be a shade where you need to use your finger. But let's just see. Oh, this is like a topper. This is not what I wanted at all. Oh, there we go. Never mind. Never mind. It's looking good. You know what this kind of reminds me of? An ABH. Ooh, I think I have it too. Hold on, you guys. An ABH glitter. This is in the shade Carnival. This is what this is reminding me of a little bit. Put it in on the plate. That's the shade Carnival right there. So I think we're going to do both. Okay, so Nightmare. Nightmare on the lid. Really get it in there. That's pretty. That's real party. That's real party. Let's see if I can get some more on my brush. Pack it on there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, that's pretty. That's a pretty shade. Okay, and then I'm going to take... need to clean this brush off real quick. It's got brown on it. Oh my gosh, all these commercials. Ugh. You know he's monetizing. He's like, I gotta monetize this bitch. Monetize. Alright, I am cleaning off that brush. Cinema Secrets. I have a makeup towel on my leg. Right, and then we're gonna put Dream Warrior right on the edge of Nightmare. I don't even know if that's showing up. Not really, but whatever. All right, and then I'm going to go in with Midnight again. Right here. And a little bit of that black. Just a tiny bit of that black, which is called Villain right here. Just a little bit of that black. All right, water. I'm keeping it real low. Nice. It's pretty. Okay, and now I'm going to do some glitter glue. Gotta move you guys again, sorry. NYX glitter glue. And we're going to use that ABH glitter in Carnival. It's going to be so pretty. Okay. Taking forever to come out of here. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. how pretty that is. Ooh, this is very festive. I'm going to use a Q-tip to clean up right here a little bit. And then use that blending brush. My brushes, the paint on them is falling off, but I don't care because they're still good brushes. That's pretty. And then do a liner? Oh, yes. I think so. Okay, work on the other eye. Put some Nightmare right here. Get bad. Do you just see the difference between the two? How Nightmare by itself is nice, but when you add that glitter, I'm going to have to use this combo again and do like a halo eye. Because this is gorgeous. This is so pretty. Okay. And then go in with 3 more. And that outer part right here. Okay. And then in with that original shade Midnight. Trying not to wrinkle my eye because I have eye wrinkles. And then a little bit of the shade Villain, which was the black. Once again, keeping that real low. And clean up that outer corner a little bit. This is not as blended as the other side is. Try to remedy that. I just messed up on this outer corner. Right here. Just a little bit. And then go back in with Villain just a little bit since I blended it out a little. Okay, now for the glitter. First going with the glitter glue. And then the glitter. Yes, bitch. Oh, yes. Got like pinks and greens and golds in there. It's so pretty. I'm going to put some more on the other side just because I want to be very festive. I got it everywhere, but, you know. What is this called? Oh. Merry Christmas to people coming in, or Merry Christmas Eve, or Happy Holidays. And if you don't celebrate anything, Happy Sunday. I'm working with the Nightmare Before Christmas palette from Glamlight. Freddy is one of my favorite villains. And so far, I've gone in with Midnight, Dream Warrior, Chest of Souls, and Nightmare. And a little bit of the shade Villain. That's what I've used so far. And this is what I've come up with. And I'm frigging loving it. It's very cute. Very cute. Who would have thought you can get that out of this palette? This out of that palette. I also went in with a little bit of glitter from ABH in the shade Carnival. So now I'm going to do my liner. Let's see. Actually, hold on. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Picasso from the ABH palette. Or not ABH, I'm sorry. Glam Goth Beauty palette. A little bit of Picasso. Just to do a little bit more blending. Pretty. Okay. And that's it for the eyeshadow. Super simple. 30 minutes or less. It's like very peachy. Alright, liner is what I'm doing next. I might put something underneath the lashes. I don't know yet. Okay. Doing a little bit of a thicker wing today. Alright, one wing done. Are they even? Ooh! They're actually a little even today. Go me, go me. It's a Christmas miracle. Okay, we're going to try something new today. I'm going to use half lashes. Half lashes. So first I'm going to put on some mascara. So usually you guys know, well, maybe I'll put on a natural style and then put these on top. No. Let's just try. Hold on a second. Let's just try. Okay. Because I put these on my friend when I did her makeup. And I want to try for myself. what it's giving. Because it looked really good on her, but, you know, I'm a lash wearer. She wasn't very much, she's not much of a lash wearer, but I wear a lash, okay? Like, fly me to the moon kind of lash. Yeah, this is supernatural. Okay. I'll use these to, like, buff up my other lashes. I'm not going to use these as a... I'll use them to stack on my other lashes that I use. Because I probably shouldn't try something new on here until I, like, test it out, right? That would be smart. Alright, just getting the glue off these so I can see what they look like. Yep, that'll work. That's what we're going to do. Supernatural. Okay. I think there's like lash glue. I need some tweezers. Okay, here we go. There we go. Let me put these on this lash. Let's see. I'm doing surgery on my lashes right now. We should probably put them underneath. Yeah, let's try that. As soon as I put my lashes on, I'll be doing my foundation and such. The lashes, I swear, take the longest time. Because sometimes they just don't want to do their job. Had one job. You had one job. Let's see what time it is. Ooh, I have to hurry up. Okay, let's see. Looking good. Looking good, looking good. Okay. Lash number 2. I'm putting it under the lash this time. Okay, that's not working, so we're gonna put it on the top. If this were a regular video, I would cut this part out, but here we are. If you're just coming in, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and if you don't celebrate anything, Happy Sunday. Put more glue down. This chair is so squeaky. For foundation today, I'm actually going to be using the Juvia's Place foundation because I got it to work and I want to show you how. So that's why I'm going to be using it today. And then for the rest of my face, it'll be the usual. I'm not using, actually, it won't be the usual. You'll just see, you'll just see, you'll just see. You'll see. Talking too much. I need to cut off this little bit right here. All right, those are the lashes. I'm going to go back in with some mascara and blend them, of course. But first, I'm going to go wet my beauty sponge. I need a new one. Wet my beauty sponge, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Put my chair up a little higher. water break. Ooh. Okay, starting on concealer. Move all of this. Move my coffee over here. Favorite brush for concealer is my Ulta Beauty Precision Foundation Brush in the number 12. And I like to take my concealer, which today I'm going to be using my House Labs concealers. When I'm going someplace when I need my makeup to last and my concealer to look good, I use these because they're self-setting and they don't tend to crease on me. So I'm going to be using Fair Peach, not Fair Rosy. I'm going to be using Fair Peach, and I'm also going to be using a little bit of the Shape Tape in light beige. Sure, I need some oil. I need some oil. Here it is. So what I do is I put the concealer on underneath my lids, or underneath my eyes. Just like that. Got a little bit of glue on my lower lash line out here. I can feel it. Okay. And then I take my brush with a little bit of oil. That. If you guys watch my videos, then you've seen this already. This is the technique that I use for my under eyes because I am almost 40 and I don't have the under eyes that I used to have, so they need extra moisture. Shape Tape is not known for its moisture, so you got to add something. Actually, most concealers that self-set or are matte are not known for their moisture, so you got to add it in yourself. Sorry if you can hear my kid losing her mind. She's a happy baby. She's not a baby. She's 5.5, but you know what I mean. Okay, and then as you can see, I'm blending it down because I don't want a lot of product underneath my actual eye, because then it will make it look textured and age me. And once again, this is just a technique that I like to use. And then I go underneath the eye, still blending down. Like so, like that. Pat. Alright, do the same thing for the other side. A little bit of oil. Like this. Go underneath the eye. And fold like that. A little bit more concealer. And then blend it down and up. And I'm bringing it all the way up here because I want my face to look lifted. And then tappa, tappa, tappa. Okay. And then I go in with my sponge. Squeeze it out. Whatever left on my hand. Go like that. Now you can see it's not like 100% covered, like my under eye darkness is coming through, but that's why I've used 2 concealers. But first I'm going to go in with my foundation, Juvia's Place. And this is in the shade Cebu. It comes out like a pump. This stuff is Thickums. Okay, it's Thickums. And it looks too light, but it blends out fine, and it is scented. Just giving you a heads up, it is scented. All right, and then same thing with the concealer, a little bit of oil. Once again, if you watch my channel, you know what I'm doing. You know what it is. And this is some full coverage, you guys. So I first put it on with a brush. And then I go in with a sponge to get any extra product off. Alright. Make sure it's all where I want it to be. And then go in with a sponge. It was left on my hand. And just bounce it in. And this gives a really nice finish. I wore it yesterday. I will say it does get dewier as you wear it, whereas my House Labs doesn't. It stays the same. This gets dewier. So when you first apply it, it comes off as like a matte. I would say like a satin matte. At least on me, I have dry skin. But yesterday when I wore it, it just continued to get dewier as whatever oils I had on my skin came through. But it didn't break up. But I do not like how this looks without oil mixed into it. So that's why I mixed the oil in. And I love how it's scented. It smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. So if you don't like scents, you're not going to like this. I also found that I cannot blend like a lot of creams on it. Like I can do it with my beauty blender, well, my beauty sponge, but I can't blend. What did I just step on? But I can't blend with a brush because it does move, which is kind of shitty. But like I said, not every foundation is the same, and sometimes you have to use different techniques. But do you see how this basically looks matte? But by the end of the day, it won't look like this. We will see. Alright, I'm going to go in with some concealer. This is in Fair Peach. This is my final concealer. I'm putting it right there, where I have the most darkness. Getting my brush. Oh, the postman is here. And what I'm doing is just stamping it right. I'm not really moving it. I'm just stamping it pretty much right where I placed it so I get the most coverage. And then once again, go in with a sponge. And I'm going to very lightly go over that. I should probably get my setting powder out first. Let me do that. Because as soon as I blend this out again, I'm going to set it with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless powder. I buy the minis because I find that it takes me forever to go through a big one. Alright, and then, I know I said it's self-setting, but I always powder my under eyes. Always. Just with a little bit. I don't bake or anything, but I always powder. Just makes everything disappear. So amazing. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to do liquid blush. So I'm going to use Juvia's Place, and I have 2 liquid blushes. I think I want to go in with Peach Rose today, just because of, you know, what I'm looking like. So shake this up. Put it on the back of my hand first. And then get it on my, I'm going to put it on my foundation brush. Get my concealer brush and soften up the edges. Having a little bit of a blushy under eye. Get some more, just like a dot. These smell good too. If you have sensitive skin, like, that is sensitive to fragrance, you may not want to use these. But I don't, and they smell super good. Super sweet. Like, I don't know how to describe them, but they smell good. I'm just getting this blush everywhere, aren't I? And then going in with my concealer brush again and softening up the edges. I have a little bit of foundation. I'm just going to clean up under here. With my sponge. Cute or whatever, right? Cute. I'm wearing a wig with bangs, so I don't have to worry about my forehead. Okay, let's do some bronzer. Juvia's Place bronzer. This is kind of turning into a Juvia's Place video, isn't it? I don't mean to. Okay. I'm going to go in with this yellowier toned one. And just go right here. Right, and on the other side. Just right on the backs of the cheeks is where I'm going with this. And then taking a little bit underneath my chin. Just taking my face brush and tapping that in. Right, and then I'm going to take that same bronzer and contour my nose. So I saw this hack on TikTok where you just like push your nose up, and that's where your button is. Does it work, you guys? I think it looks the same as it normally does. I think it looks the same. Then I'm going to go in with my dark Renaissance palette and go in with the shade Marble right here and highlight my nose. eyelash glue. All right. Almost done. Almost done. I'm going to go in with a little bit of blush. I'm going to use the Sephora Micro Smooth blush. You're going to be like, bitch, you already went in with blush. Well, that was cream. This is powder. There's a difference. There's a difference. All right, going in. Super pretty, right, you guys? All right, I'm going to use this bronzer right here to go underneath my eyes. On the outer corner. Just like so, like that. And then go in with the Jacqueline palette and use some of this shade right here and brighten up my under eyes here in the corner. Just in this corner right next to my nose. Do you see the difference? This and that. It's subtle, but it's definitely a difference. All right, next, and this might be the second to last step, I'm going in with a face powder. This is from Huda Beauty, Glowish in light medium. It's a luminous powder. Face brush. And I just go over everything. Now, this foundation doesn't really like to be powdered, so I'm only going in a little bit. Then I'm going to go in with, here it is, my Pure Nude powder. It's a highlighter, and I'm just going to highlight right here, my nose, right in these areas. It's a very subtle highlight. It's more like the ambient lighting powder from the Hourglass palettes. I wouldn't say it's a real highlighter. I'd say it was just like a soft finishing powder. Okay. And then spray my face with some of my Fix spray. Going in with my sponge. And pressing that in. And then for lips, I'm going to do something really, really simple. So I'm going to use my Danessa Myricks Groundwork palette. I'm going to take a little bit of Harvest right here and use it to contour my lips. Going a little above my actual lip line is what I'm doing. And going in with a little bit of a cool tone. Just like that. But I had a hair on my lip. And then, almost done, I swear. Going in with that Peach Rose shade from Juvia's Place again. Do you see how pigmented that is? Look at that. One dot. This is not like classic festive, I would say. Obviously, I'm not wearing a red lip, but I still got the sparklies and stuff. I love it. I am loving it. All right, so Giorgio Armani. Well, let me fix these liners first. Let me do that. Fix the liner. Okay. And then the mascara. I just realized I forgot to tight line, so I'll be doing that too. And then tight line. Can't get the lid. Okay. Alright, so that's the face. And then going in with my one size spray to make it last all day. Smells like hairspray. Works like hairspray. And I ain't mad at it. Whew. I'm just cleaning up because we're done. I'm not putting my wig on in this video. I'm going to film a video and do that. So this is the look, you guys. What do we think? What do we think? I love it. I think it's super festive. You could probably pair this with a pinky red lip as well. I just went in, you know, with the same color I did for my cheekies. I'm loving this look. It's so cute. Anyway, guys, happy Merry Christmas Eve, or Merry Christmas, Happy Merry Christmas? No, that doesn't make any sense. Merry Christmas Eve. Hopefully your Christmas Day will be just as good as your Christmas Eve has been. Hopefully it's been good. I'm rambling. I will see you guys in the next one. You might see me before New Year's. I don't know yet. Okay, bye!